Hello, everybody, every beautiful body. It's Psyka Dela here again. We're still doing Kwanzaa, and we are on day 4, Ujamaa, Cooperative Economics. By the way, I washed my hair today, and I had it in these twists, and I was like, oh, what can go on here? So tell me what you think. Yeah. Yeah, so we as Black people have been disadvantaged, we have a lot of unlearning and learning to do, and a lot of building to do together. And economics is a part of it, as long as one human wants to get another thing from another human who's good at getting that thing, there will always be exchange and therefore some kind of bartering and just, a flow of economics. And with that comes systems and customs and, things like that. But there are so many other races out here who have established something within their community in terms of economics, and Black people are quite behind in that way. I feel like, especially when you're removed from the motherland, where you have some kind of monarchy still going on in some places, people might understand wealth in a certain way because they see the prince of wherever or the king of Ray. But over in the Western world, we're not seeing that shit. So we're basically just damn, it's been sufferation. We're happy to be free now. But then, we didn't get the education necessary to make it in the world. Y'all still prejudiced against us. So we can't even bust down no doors because you won't let us near them, It's crazy. It's something to really think about too, and do the research and be like, how can we really implement, and I'm sure there are people who have been implementing it, but how can we really cement and make it something that is maintained? Systems for Black people, more banks and these kinds of things. Also with Ujamaa, I did a lot of research on it, and in Tanzania, that's another pronunciation thing I need to work out. Is it Tanzania or Tanzania? Because I've heard both and I don't know. But anyway, Ujamaa, the Swahili word for extended family, which is really sweet. The fact that the word to represent cooperative economics in at least the Kwanzaa tradition is extended family. It's all very communal, and it's very lovely. It's wonderful. I have to sit down in the spirit of Kwanzaa in general, after this is done, because it's really, it's I've never felt so driven to think about community, just think about community, Yeah. So, Ujamaa, meaning extended family in Swahili, was a social and economic policy developed and implemented in Tanzania by President Julius Kambarage Nyerere between 1964 and 1985, based on the idea of collective farming and the villagization of the countryside. Ujamaa also called for the nationalization of banks and industry and an increased level of self-reliance at both an individual and national level. So it seems to be close to a socialist plan, and Nyerere had, just a particular plan in place to just develop the economics of at least Tanzania, and I guess he was hoping for it to, spread to other parts. He argued that urbanization, which had been brought about by European colonialism and was economically driven by wage labor, had disrupted the traditional pre-colonial rural African society. He believed that it was possible for his government to recreate pre-colonial traditions and them thing there. So they had a way of running life before, as many of these tribes did before Europeans came with their fucking entitled asses and ruined people's lives. yeah, still recovering out here. He believed in the traditions that existed before, but based on some of the things I read, not everything about his traditional approach or the one that existed that he was trying to bring back was that great either. There's some woman problems in there, as in women being limited in some way, shape, or form. You know what I mean? Like, men always are just like, oh, we need these great things again, make America great again, and all of that stuff. Like, even in the great America, like, you had some housewife kind of woman, like that wasn't like great, you know. It was great for you, a white man who gets everything you want, but that's about it. That's about it. It wasn't that great for women, and it certainly wasn't great for, you know, anyone of any other ethnicity at all. So something to work out with more women on the team, more women on the team. We have so many educated women, and when you think about how much education was, you know, not accessible to us, the fact that we have caught up this much in this little time means that we're fucking brilliant. You know what I mean? Like, women are brilliant. Women are brilliant. And men just keep warring with each other. We're war. We're after war. We have to war. We must war. We must war. This don't make no sense. Anyway, so even the spirit of economics in itself, and moneyness and greed, and, you know, all of that. First of all, greed have to eliminate. Like, greed gotta go. Yeah, the spirit of it in itself feels even a little different when I think about women being involved. My camera's dropping. Women. When I even think about just like the future of, you know, money, economics, those kinds of things, when I think of the way that women operate and the collectiveness in their hearts or hearts, but there's just a certain nurturing and a certain collective vibe and a certain like responsibility, I would say. Women take on responsibility very well, especially, you know, people who have been mothers, or just, you know, like, women are good at this. Like, women like have figured that part out, and, you know, like, sometimes it's not like super perfect the way that they harness that energy, but for the most part, like, if we really be running societies, we need to be running societies, because look upon the society, them don't look good, them don't look good. And particularly in the black community, I feel like black men have this whole alpha fucking complex, because, you know, not for nothing, like, slavery was hard on them. Slavery was hard on all of us, though, as in, like, both men and women. You know what I mean? Like, it was terrible all around, but I think they have this thing where they feel like, because of the big struggle of being a man and going through all of that discrimination and hate and violence and all these degrading things, they have the right to just go around and be bitchy and like put everything on a woman's shoulders and blah blah blah. No. Women are here too, and women are people. So I am here for the womanness in the cooperative economics. Somehow it will turn into that. That is what I'm here for. Nyerere, I would like to look up more about him. You know, I would actually love to learn about African leaders in general more. So it was nice to touch upon that. But basically, the whole point of Ujamaa is to support within our community, to build and maintain our own stores, our own shops, and other businesses, and to profit from them together. Yeah, absolutely. It's just absolutely necessary for anything to be self-sustaining. So yeah, that's what we gotta say about Ujamaa. You know what time it is? Kinara time! Yo, yesterday, Umoja was just burning. I never realized just how much it was burning, like all this wax on the side. It made me realize that this photo shoot of the good up decorated Kinara is just never going to look the same as it did on the first day. So here's to accepting here's to accepting that. We have all heap of things are going around this week here. Week, where you there? Boy. So that's Umoja, Kujichagulia, Ujamaa, and today's candle, Ujamaa, cooperative economics. Bless our community. Bless our transactions, bless our businesses, our entrepreneurship, bless our banking, bless our trust in each other, bless our service to each other. Happy Ujamaa. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. The girls are a going. It's really nice to see like the majority of them lit now. So yeah, I'm Psyka Dela, and that was day 4 of Kwanzaa. Peace.